Right, yeah, Dan, we're talking about cat. Let's talk about the cats. Where is Merlin? It's in the picture. Let me put this right. It's a bit difficult with the camera built in. Oh, there he is. There's Merlin's in the corner there. That's Merlin just there in the corner, like. But he's not very. It's friendly to you guys. It's not very friendly to me. So tell me about your cat, Dan.
He hates me. He won't come near me during the day.
He's got a joint.
He won't come near me at all.
Hey?
He won't come near me at all. He'll stay. He hides on the windowsill.
Yeah.
And he'll let me get close to him. Occasionally he'll let me stroke him. But other than that, he just ignores us there. He won't come out if I'm in the room at all. I can't remember last
Bring Merlin into the picture there, please. Luke!
How do you want me to bring him into the picture? Like that?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, so tell me, Dan.
He just won't come out. If I'm in the room, occasionally it's kind of funny actually, he does it like Mission Impossible style.
Yeah.
He'll stick his head out under the curtain and he will just stop dead, stare at me for a few seconds, and then go back under it as slowly as possible, as if I don't notice him.
That's what Merlin's like a lot of the time. When you guys aren't here, he used to hide behind there for a while, behind my curtain, and he wouldn't talk to me. Then he lived in the kitchen for 6 months. He lived in the kitchen for about 6 months, and then he used to sit in his litter tray. He was sitting in his litter tray for about fucking four weeks or whatever.
Occasionally, just whenever I kind of like...
And they try and make you feel guilty.
Yeah.
They make you feel guilty because they, I'm neglecting my pussy. No, I'm not. And so she goes a piece sulky.
He has phases, like, because he'll go a couple of months where he'll hate me, won't go near me, to the point where if I walk in and he's kind of... He can't get to his hiding place this way.
Yeah.
He'll go and hide in the back of the litter box. So we got one of these ones that's like a house. So you go through like cat flap.
That's what it's supposed to
He just hides in the back. But then every now and again there'll be like 1 week, 2 weeks tops where he'll love me. He'll be all over me. He'll have treats. He'll be good. He'll like sit on my lap, watch TV.
Yeah.
And then he'll just go back to hating me again.
Oh, that's exactly what this little fucker's like. That is exactly what my little Merlin's like. He does that quite often. Like, he's all very nicey to you guys. He'll sit on your lap, right? I put him on my fucking lap, and he runs away all the bloody time. And it's like,
Because you beat your cat.
his fur's grown back a little bit. But he keeps going really bald. I put him on worming tablets, like. But then he won't eat the worming tablets sort of thing. And when I put it in his food, he doesn't like it. But I try and keep him wormed so that he doesn't sort of like it to eat worms. Where is he? There he is. Hello, Merlin. Yeah, that's Merlin, my pussycat. But he's not very friendly towards me, but he's more friendly towards you. Demonstrate. Get him on your lap, Luke. Make a film of it, man.
Get him on your lap.
No, come on. Bring the cat into it. What sort of cat you got then?
Oh shit! I don't know.
What colour is it?
Black and white.
A black and white cat.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It's brilliant though because most of his face is white.
Where is it? Oh, it is.
And between his lip and his nose, he's got on one half of him a little black, almost like moustache.
Yeah.
So if you look at him from the right angle, he looks like Hitler.
Oh, right.
So depending on which side of his face you're looking at, he actually does look like Hitler, and he's always got a really pissed off look at the same time.
Yeah.
But sometimes he can look really friendly. Depending on how you look at him, he can either look like he's smiling, or he can look like he's waiting to rip your throat out. And the way he reacts around me makes me wonder if that's what he's actually thinking.
Yeah. It's just a weird cat, though. It is weird. Cats have a very
Nice to smoke weed.
They can be very horrible. Actually, they can be very mean animals. Sometimes they are fucking mean animals, aren't they? Because, like, you want to stroke your cat and have it on your pussy cat on your lap. But then he won't talk to me and he ignores me. So I get really upset, like. But then you guys come around and look at him, look at Lukey there.
It's because I'm stroking him.
Oh, yeah, but he don't like it when I stroke him.
It's because you pull his fur out.
That's only because he gets lumps in his fur.
Well, that's why he don't like it.
It does.
So he does like you.
I don't think it does.
Let's see if he does.
I gotta find out in a minute. I gotta roll a
Go to
joint
Uncle Bill,
first.
Merlin.
I'm busy rolling a joint, right? Can't do magic without a wand. I've got to roll a joint.
That's a bit of a cheesy saying.
What?
Can't do magic without a wand. What the fuck? Did you get that from watching Harry Potter trilogy? Huh.
I like the first two Harry Potters, but it got too bloody. I don't know. I just couldn't click.
It wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same once Dumbledore died.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was a bit funny with the original Dumbledore bit.
Yeah.
You know, it was quite a funny show. Because, like, you know, platform 9.5 and stuff. I love the original Harry Potters. They were first. But, I don't know, something was lost afterwards. Because it got a bit too serious, sort of thing, didn't it? You know, and third and fourth ones, it started getting really serious and really sort of adult. And it lost the sense of humour. It's the sense of humour that got lost, I think, after the first couple. Is that right? With Harry
The
Potter?
last few films belonged on a bit, didn't they?
Yeah, but they lost the sense of humour. It was in the first two episodes. The first two Harry Potters were really, really funny. You know, there's a bit of sense of humour in it.
Then they came more about.
It's just got more and more serious. Yeah.
More about
In the beginning, it was more about describing the whole everything, like the scene.
At first, it was the fun of it. After that, it was just let's get down to the details.
Right, you're going in the first episode.
but
you're going to Gringotts. You go to Castle. You go to your lessons. Then when it comes to like the last episode,
it's who killed who.
It's just the same scenery all the time.
Yeah.
They're constantly.
But the thing is, I did like that. I've seen the first three, I think, or four. I think I've probably seen four of them. It's about the humour of it. It sort of got lost after
from watching
the magic.
when I was a kid,
But that's what
it was
humour is.
magical.
But the first two Harry Potter films were really quite funny.
Yeah.
You know, it was a humour. It was more to do with humour than anything. It was really quite funny. You know? But then it got really, really dark.
But variety, showing variety, it can do humour, and it can also do. It can do a good storyline and.
Yeah, okay, obviously, but it was a dark time, obviously, but.
Humour turns into darkness.
I personally think. I personally enjoyed the humour in the first two Harry Potter films. The sort of jokes. You know, it was a bit of funny magic, wasn't it? You know, it was a funny magic show. But it got darker.
Irish guys now.
But then it got darker. It got darker and darker. And I got really depressed. I thought, fuck it. If there's no humour in it, they lost the humour after the first 2 or 3 episodes.
It got quite sad actually. When Dobby died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dobby was great. I liked the Dobby episode.
The scene where Harry.
That was the second. Was that the second one?
That was the second to last one.
Master Harry gave me a sock.
Yeah.
Was that the second or third Harry Potter?
No, that was the second to last one.
No, that was one of the first ones.
He was in the second one.
Yeah.
But he died in the second to last one.
Oh, I didn't know he died. Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, he died. I didn't know that.
The Death Eater Rato.
I haven't seen that one.
What's that name?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I haven't actually seen that one.
Beatrix.
What happened to Dobby then? What happened to Dobby?
He was basically trying to help Harry escape from. I can't remember where he was trying to escape from. But he escaped and Bellatrix Strange or whatever her name is.
That's it, Bellatrix Strange.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them all yet.
Basically killed him. And that's how he died.
She threw a knife at him while they were evaporating.
Yeah.
Whatever the word is. And when they got to where they were going,
Harry Potter,
he had a knife in his chest.
Can I have my cat, please? Can I have my
remember
cat?
that?
Yeah.
When he was warning Harry, he's like, "You must not return."
I haven't actually seen much of the later ones. I've got a bit.
It did kind of lose its, especially the last one, because even with all the rest, it was always about school.
The way it built up.
I did like it.
It was about school, but they matured.
All of the rest of it was school. It was all about what happened while they were at school. So the last two being nothing to do with it, and then coming back to it later was kind of weird. It wasn't the Harry Potter thing. But then again, I read all the books up till the fifth one, so I never read.
She made billions.
Did you read the books?
She must have done
I
something.
read the first
leave
four
him where he
books.
is. Leave him where he's happy.
I read the first 4 books.
Yeah.
Before I saw any of the films, so the films made more sense. I wonder maybe if I weren't prepared for that because I never read the rest of it.
Yeah.
I just watched the film and learned what it was about from that.
Right. Oh, right.
I thought Lord of the Rings was good as well.
Joe, I've never seen it.
Lord of the Rings.
I've never seen it.
I didn't like Lord of the Rings. I didn't. I can't work out. What I can't work out is how they made Hobbit into 3 movies.
They've released new ones now. I don't like it.
No. The point is like Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings are really fucking thick
Imagine
books.
Harry Potter in there.
I have read The Hobbit. I have read Hobbit, which is quite a small book. They should have done The Hobbit in 1 episode, I would have thought. But it's kind of like weird because like The Hobbit's a very small book. It's like about 200 pages. And
Harry Potter has a small.
But hold on. The Lord of the Rings are about 500 or 1,000 pages long, like, you know. So obviously you've got to take 3 movies to make the Lord of the Rings. But how did it take 3 movies to make The Hobbit when The Hobbit is only about 1/10 of the size? Hobbit's that big, right? The Hobbit's that big.
Obviously,
Lord of the Rings was that big,
money,
you know. Yeah, but the Lord of the Rings was that big, so sort of, you know, 3 big books. I couldn't even read the Lord of the Rings actually. It was a bit too heavy for me.
The more films you bring out, the longer it is people have to wait to hear the rest of the story. The more people follow it, the more people are more excited when it comes out, so they make more money. And the more films you put out, the more times people go to see each
advertisement as well. That was spread across countries to country.
That's like why I think we like the Harry Potters and also like the Hunger Games. 2 of the biggest ones out recently.
Mockingjay.
Their last book has been split into 2 films.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows it's the last one. So if you split it into 2 films,
more detail as well.
You're getting paid twice for the same story. So for companies that make all the films, the more films they show of the same thing, the more likely they are to make money off it. Because everyone will think, I need to know what happens next. You know, fuck waiting for it to come out on DVD. I'll go watch it in the cinema. And they make a fuckload of money because they've basically got the amount of people that pay for 1 film to pay for 2 films and make twice as much. Still like
everyone's just baffled, like, right? Fucking hell. She's going to politics, man. Jesus.
What can I say? I'm in the middle of a business, so I kind of got used to business view of things.
Is Mockingjay Part 2 out yet?
No, not yet.
Nah.
Part 1 is though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good film.
You're right there, Bill.
Bill's transpired into his own little world. He's now communicating with a different race. He's up there with the aliens. He's high as a nigga pie. It looks like the cat's licking my balls. Look, look, it does. Look at the camera, right? And look at the cat.
Just looking at the cat.
He's licking his paws, by the way.
From this angle,
he's licking his paws. Right? He ain't licking my balls. Look at the cat. Alright, Merlin, mate. That's enough for you tonight.
My turn with my pussycat. It's my turn. Hello, Merlin. It can be friendly.
Bill loves the pussy.
I do love my pussycat. Come here. No, you can't.
It's the
No, you can't.
RSPCA written all over this.
Wait a minute. I've got to make sure he's fluffing this.
That'll be most of its use.
It gets lumpy. It gets lumpy, don't you, Merlin? Merlin gets lumpy. This is Merlin. my pussycat. Hello, I'm Merlin. I'm the pussycat. Can't get him fucking screen. Hello, this is Merlin, my pussy. my pussy.
Merlin, this is my pussy.
Oh, we're going this way. No, we're going that way. Wait a minute. Oh, it's hard work.
Oh, Luke, you've been
Concentrate.
That's right.
Concentrate. Concentrate. Hallucinate.
Toilet break.
Is my cat. Fluffed up. Alright, you little bugger. Can you leave the light on, please? No, please!
Oh, Luke.
Please!
Well, I'll get it.
Oh, I'm making a fucking film, but don't leave it in the dark. It's just... Come here, you little brat. You're not caring where that is. You've got to get your fucking scratched first. No, because you've got lumps in you. You're always getting lumps in you, aren't you? Little fucking fluffy cat. Loves to be, really. Go on. Alright, if everyone else will, we're going to put in this. We'll go back to reality for a minute.
Well, I don't know.
Well, it depends what's reality, isn't it? This is reality.
Going on at the moment, like you.
I don't know what's happening at the moment. I don't know. Is this just fantasy? Is this
the
the
fucking
real life?
government, mate. That's what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, I'm getting tired. So let's turn this off soon, yeah?
Right, go on then. If you're
Right.
tired.
Anything else you want to say
Is there anything else you want to say
to the film?
to the film?
Goodbye, world.
Well, hello,
Charlie, bravo. This is Luke, and I am out.
Luke. What's your name?
Luke.
What's your name?
What's your
Dan.
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 Now he's being friendly.
name?
Now the bastard's being friendly.
Well, I don't try to strangle him every fucking 10 seconds. I got him on my lap. Hello, Merlin. I love you.
So, does your cat not like being stroked either?
He won't come near me.
No.
He just won't allow me to stroke him. The
Playing
only
hard
time
to
I
get.
do is when
He's
he's
playing hard
kind
to get.
Yeah.
But doesn't it make you feel guilty, doesn't it? Because you sort of like, I'm not paying enough attention, but he's a mean little fucker, and he won't talk to you.
I don't feel guilty because
Nah.
I just ignore him now.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because I don't see the point in trying. Because he just won't come out. And when he does,
What's his name?
he comes to me. Kobe.
Huh?
Kobe.
Kobe. Oh, yeah.
Kobe.
When he comes to me,
Yeah.
I'll show him attention. If he don't come to me, I just ignore him.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way to kind of deal with it.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Exactly what you mean. This little fuckers. He's a mean little fucker. I try and keep him company and spoken, but he just it doesn't like me. Oh, by the way, have you got anything planned for the next couple of weeks, Dan?
The next couple of weeks.
I've got a week off in about 2 weeks.
I don't think I've got anything planned.
All right, there's a new art shop opening up downstairs. I'm hoping they'll get some canvas.
Yeah.
If I buy some canvas, in a couple of weeks I've got a week off, right? Not next week, I think it's the week after, that's my couple of weeks after. But we'd like to play an art game, the three of us.
Yeah, can do.
And what we do is I get canvas and paint. We each got to paint something and see who's...
Do we get to get drunk once we're done?
Yes, obviously. But what I'm saying is, like, we each paint the same picture, but our own styles, and see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you up for that?
Yeah.
What would you paint? What would you paint?
Oh, but I don't know. I'll get whatever paint I can get. I don't know yet. We don't know yet. That's just an idea. Just a fucking idea. Yeah. It could be an interesting idea to sort of like have a paint day.
Cat's going in for
just
form bid of the year as well. Cat giving BJ to 20-year-old. It's going viral.
I'll go one to the loo and then we're going to finish this film, yeah?
Yeah.
You talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll go to it. Meow! Come on.
Sorry for you, man.
Finish the film then.
Finish the film. Finish it.
Goodbye.
Expecting us to do some dramatic finish. Thinking it's going to be like the Chinese Olympics. Finish it, boys. It's all down to you tonight.
Alright, come on, Luke, bend over.
Let's get them to give the viewers what they want. Merlin's like, no, you were still in the scene. He's coming in for a lick. He's like, after you just said that, You just took me right off. He's looking at us like you buried it. Let's get him high. For the end of the film, we're gonna get Merlin high.
I think you what he is.
Mm-hmm. Merlin, look at me. Mm. No, he doesn't want it.
Interested.
He just likes to inhale it. You can't suck it though. Let's be fair. He's only got like 4 teeth.
I don't know. He's had a good job of trying at you.
Yeah.
It's
Stealing
practice.
the limelight.
That's what it is. It's practice.
You know when celebrities photobomb and it goes viral on Twitter? That's what he's doing. He's video bombing us. It's like, you lot are chatting about a serious subject and he's there looking like he's sucking me off.
Nah, I've had that for a while. What? Helicopter? Let's talk about helicopters.
If I had a helicopter, I wouldn't be talking about it. I'd be flying.
Nah.
Do you mind?
I've never been in a helicopter. That's one thing I'd like to do actually one day with my life. One day when I have a holiday. One day. I'd like to actually fly in a helicopter.
Pirate Chapter 29, Series 6, Episode 24.
I'd like, I would really love to fly in a helicopter once. I've never done it. It's one thing I've never done. One of the things I've never done. Or parachute, that'd be nice. Or balloon, I'd like to go in hot air balloon.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, hot air balloon.
Fuck that.
I'd love to go in a hot air balloon one day. I'd love to try it, but I'm...
You say it now.
It's kind of terrifying.
You'll be like, nah!
I'd love to try it, but it's sort of like the threat of death. You know.
See, that doesn't bother me.
No, I thought
sin death.
Yeah.
Everyone says it though.
Yeah, I know that, but I'd like to try it. I'd love to try it. Like, you know, one day.
You say you'd love to try it and you'll be up there with your fucking little parachute on your back.
I know!
20,000 feet in the air, ready to jump. And you'll just fucking shit yourself.
No, I want to do that.
You'll be like, no, I'm not doing this.
In fact, I would do it. I'd love to do it.
I'd love to do that.
I'd love to try it.
I can't remember his name, but the bloke that jumped from...
I'd love to be the guy that pushes you out. You know, just see you shit yourself and just see poo come flying up.
You're going, no, you should get a video of this bloke going, fuck off out my blood.
Do you ever seen the viral of the guy that was for Red Bull and he jumped from the edge of space? He jumped off.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
There's no virals about it.
That's what I would love to do.
Jump from the dinner is 30 minutes and he just jumps off and he's like,
better get home quick. Smiley face.
That was I think it did this, wasn't it? It was right on the outskirts,
right on the
edge of space. He jumped
far enough that gravity would catch him.
But come on, any
just not far enough that he'd float away.
Yeah.
It's not him that come up with the equipment that would help him survive.
Scary, that, isn't it?
No, exactly. But you tell someone you're going to do something stupid and the media's all over.
Have you seen the advert?
It don't take long for it to catch.
New series coming. Well, it's coming out in 2024 of One Last Trip to Mars or some shit.
True. Luke, that is 9 years in the future.
Look at the go on, Google right
come
now
on, no, don't.
Look at the thingy.
No, don't. I get the
over
drift.
2 million people applied, and there's 100.
Alright, we'll do that. Alright,
And
we'll
they're
do
cutting
that.
it down to 20 people, and in 2024 they're sending them to Mars on a one-way
Yeah,
trip.
but that's 9
These
years
people
away,
are
man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
9 years away.
but it's still interesting. It's still fucking interesting knowing that people are going to be sent out to Mars.
Well, eventually, but why? There's not much there. We know what's on Mars.
Yeah, but it was just funny.
There's not much
See
there,
Mars,
really.
see people of a different
The
planet.
point is, we know for a fact that
Point is, it will be like.
yeah, but we've already got the cameras on Mars.
We've got.
Yeah, but what's the point? What's the point?
We ain't got human people.
Yeah, but what's the point? Mars is barren. Mars is the
what do you mean?
desert.
What's the point? It's a planet that's like a.
Look! Now I've put the foot on Mars. Not really. No.
I've posted 52 letters in a day.
You just wasted 52 billion pounds standing on a bit of red sand. he spent 52 zillion pounds to step on a bit of
Yeah,
sand.
it's a reality.
But we know that there's
reality
nothing on
TV
Mars.
show that's gonna
We've
play it.
landed. We've already landed on Mars.
We
landed on Mars.
On Mars.
We've
according
landed
to what we've
robots. We've landed fucking robots on Mars. Now, what would be an interesting story?
As if you land humans on
No, I've got a great idea for a story. You know how we
should
land?
put humans on Mars.
Luke.
Then that will be a reality show.
No, I've got a better
Robots,
idea.
then we've landed
Luke.
little bits of
Luke,
metal on Mars.
listen to me. Listen to me for a minute. Right, I've got a great idea. You know we have landed a robot on Mars. A sort of like video, kind of like walking thing. We've actually put probes.
Mars rovers.
Yeah, rovers. Right, yeah. Now what if? Now this is a good what if story. A great idea for a science fiction story. What if? You know we've landed robots on Mars, yeah?
Right, what? Go on then. Spit out.
I've got a great idea for a story. The robots of Mars. Imagine if we landed probes and robots on the planet Mars, yeah? So we landed robots on Mars.
Alright.
Now imagine that we lost contact with the robots. And over the next 10 years or so, the robots on Mars that we planted on Mars started to grow. How's that, Dan, for a story? I've got a great idea for a story. The robots of Mars.
It's the same as planting humans.
No, think about it.
Take them out.
But Lukey Dookie, think about this. We have actually landed probes on Mars. We have actually landed robots on Mars. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now what if there was a blackout? Boom! And we lost contact with Mars. But the robots on Mars, that we put on Mars,
The humans.
started taking over and growing. And sort of like finding a way of growing. So that you get robots of Mars. And over about 100 years or so, the robots would sort of learn how to duplicate itself or whatever because they're quite clever or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we need metal for that. But Mars is made of iron. I think Mars is actually the red planet, isn't it? Mars is actually made of iron. I think it is. I think iron is the main metal of Mars. And I think also that robots, if they got really clever, like what we sent them to do, to record stuff and stuff, what if the robots took over Mars by creating themselves from the iron of Mars? So that Mars would become a robot planet. That's just an idea I've just had.
Yeah.
So that Mars would become a robotic planet built from the probes and the robots that we landed on Mars. There's a blackout, boom, for some strange reason. And all of a sudden the robots that we left on Mars start building more robots. Wouldn't that be great? Because I think iron is the main thing of Mars. I think it's iron, mainly. So you could sort of, like, because it's a red planet. So the robot could use the iron to build... the robot probe could take over, control itself, and then you have Mars, the robot planet. What do you reckon? Yeah? I was just a science fiction idea.
Yeah, but imagine if you were that robot on Mars.
Aye.
Imagine if you were that robot on Mars.
Sit down.
Been put on Mars.
Yeah, no, sit down.
Experiencing it. From
I can't. I'm filming, but I can't film. I'm only filming. I'm filming. Yeah, but it'd be quite a good idea.
It'd be a good idea.
It'd be quite a good idea for a science fiction
But then
movie.
you say robots.
Like you sent a robot to Mars.
If you were a human.
Yeah, but you send a robot to Mars, right? In a set photograph, or whatever. There's a blackout, and then the robot sort of like starts building more robots somehow. You know, because
What if you're a robot, but you had it like a human brain? So
well,
you were
robots
built
are
out of scrap of metal, but your whole body was obviously linked and sensitive through metal and obviously nerves.
I've done that with the ABC Warriors, man.
And you got a human brain, so you could last forever. That'd be pretty good.
No, not really. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to live.
yourself in a robot because you keep your brain. So you're living now, But
would you want to be your brain though? Ah, that's a good point. Would you want to be just your brain?
Well, wouldn't
you want to be your body as well?
You wouldn't want to be your body.
Why not?
Your body wouldn't be able to survive because it's made up.
But the body lasts for as long as the body lasts, right, Luke?
But then you got metals that last.
Yeah, but the body lasts.
Nowadays.
The body lasts as long as it lasts. Would you really want to live as a robot, Luke? I'm moving this way. Would you really want? That's more comfortable. Oh, no, it's not. I can't see the picture now. But but would you really want to live as a robot? Wouldn't you rather be a human being?
Yeah, alright, so...
I mean, wouldn't you rather grow old?
I'd rather be a human being and die before the age of 120, which is actually at the moment the latest living human that's actually alive.
Yeah, well...
So you could live for the next 50 years, and you could preserve your brain inside a robot, or whatever you're talking about, putting robots on Mars.
Yeah.
You could preserve yourself inside a piece of metal that obviously works with your brain. It's configured with your brain, so whatever waves or shit or electricity or waves your brain's sending out, it responds with any circuit boards or anything that you've got configured within yourself. And then you could make your brain control a body that's not yours. You could make a brain control an electronic arm the same way as you control your arm now, which is flesh and skin.
That would be a nice idea. An electronic arm would be a good idea. If it can send input.
Do that though. People can already control bionic arms with their brain.
Yeah, but do you know Kieran? Do you know Kieran?
No, I don't.
No, Kieran's a mate. Well, is one of the bloke. I know Kieran. He's downtown. He's a good bloke actually, a really nice bloke. He had cancer. Kieran had cancer of the hand. Fucking hell, the weirdest shit. He actually had cancer in his hand, and he had his hand amputated. He lost his right hand. You know, he's one of the lads in the town, Kieran. Nice bloke, actually, really nice bloke.
Mm.
But can you imagine losing your right hand? That's fucking big fucking loss, man.
That's losing 50% of what you usually do.
Yeah.
You usually use.
Yeah, but it happened to Kieran. He was only about. I mean, he's only about 20-something now, you know. But I think he lost it about 5 when he was a teenager.
You say when he's a teenager, but losing it at any age is still...
Yeah, but I mean, to actually lose your right hand...
It's the same devastation.
But he's still he's fucking active guy, man. He was working on I saw him working on the market last year, I think.
Has he got a bionic arm or
No, he's just got a stump, a big stump, because they've cut off half his arm as well. But
fair enough.
He was actually I was quite proud of him, actually. I was quite impressed. Actually, I was quite impressed.
It's definitely a good local
he was actually
for local news.
No, he was actually working on the market, like setting up the stalls. He's got one hand
on the market
and a stump. You know, yeah, but no. The point is, no. Let me finish, Mr. Point.
There's a lot of people.
Shut up. Wait a minute. He's got, he lost his hand. And he was still working on the fucking market, moving stalls about with his other hand. I think that's quite impressive. Most people give up. But I mean, I do think there might be not a solution. But what are you saying about bionic hands? You were talking about bionic hands there.
Well, I was talking about bionic hands, yeah, and then you changed the subject.
No, this is the same subject. So I was saying he's lost his hand. My mate, well,
he's lost his hand. It's the same as Stephen Hawking uses a twitch in his face to control what he wants to talk about. So if he wants to speak, he'll twitch his face to create a sentence. And that sort of technology is the same as twitching the end of your arm once it's chopped off.
It does what?
So he twitches his face and he's got a computer screen, something like Siri. Say you've got an iPhone and you've got Siri, which is an application which is a computer which can respond and answer basic questions or most questions of which you want to ask it. And he's basically got a computer that works in the same way, but as the twitches. So he can use twitches in his face to control. He can use twitches in his face to control. Basically going down, choosing between words and sentences which he wants to speak to people.
So
it's the same with bionic arms. They use twitches in the end of their stump. Say you've got your arm cut off here.
Yeah.
Say, like, so you've got a stump there, and you twitch your arm, and then you've got a bionic arm, so you've got your hands, and they use certain twitches to control their hand movement.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It takes professional. It takes a lot of care to sort of develop these sort of skills to be able to do that.
It's kind of like going
So
back.
they do actually these bionic
It takes years to do it. It's like basically what you said, reliving your birth.
It's like learning.
But imagine trying to control both arms, both legs bionically. It'll probably take about 60, 70 years. But if you can master that, imagine that. If you can master the skills of controlling every single ligament in your body through, obviously, metals or a computer, it's a computer program, which basically the whole of society is actually based on nowadays. It's based through computers. So why not base your body through a computer? Everyone's always talking about soldiers. Oh, they've had these ligaments blown off. They fight for our country.
Yeah.
Soldiers are the main.
I've got a great idea.
Voluntaries to turn, or even test to turn people into bionic men. I think it will work. But if they learn,
but who's going to pay?
They need the right training though. They need a lot of time, and it takes a lot of time. But it's worth investing into the future. People are talking about investing into gold mines, investing into this, investing into that, investing into the next computer company or computer this, computer that. But why not invest into something that will take a lot more than 10 years to figure out how to do it? Invest in something that will take about 500 years to figure out that you're investing into something that's a lot larger and a lot more on a bigger scale than what you're actually trying to achieve now. Invest into something that will actually possibly save the human race. Why not? Yeah, crack on.
And if we don't start thinking about the future, then it's never going to get there. Because until someone starts the research, it can't eventually progress into something that's going to work.
Exactly.
I can't sit here and go, I want to make a computer game and do it straight away. It's going to take years.
People say future. So future nowadays to people is a week later.
Dan,
the future is hundreds of fucking years later. That's what
there is no future. The point is, there is no future. It's only now. This film that we're making right now is the past. Yes.
Yeah.
Because when we watch this film, it'll be yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we will watch this film tomorrow. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. So we can say yes.
When we watch this film tomorrow,
the minor simplifications we can make within this film are saying the temperature today is probably 9 degrees Celsius, and then we can say tomorrow the temperature is 10 degrees.
The point is,
that's probably the answer.
You're making this film today, yes? Right, we publish it today, which is a miracle. Fucking miracle that we can publish this immediately.
Yeah.
Straight away on YouTube. If no one watches it, who gives a fuck? The point is, this is not the future, this is yesterday.
Yeah.
Every day is yesterday.
Yeah.
Every day of your life is yesterday, your history, your mystery. Every day of your life is actually your history. Yeah. So that's why I like to film it. The point is, this film you will watch tomorrow. Tomorrow is the future, yes?
Yeah.
You say tomorrow is the future?
Yeah.
When will you watch this film?
In the future.
In the future.
Yeah.
Therefore, by making today, which is the past, we create the future.
But like
the only way
you said a minute ago,
this is simply
the only way.
This is simply feedback.
The only way to
you
create.
Say you watch this in the future.
Yeah.
But whatever happened in the past, you can only correct by.
You cannot correct the past. You cannot change the past.
Exactly, you said it yourself. You cannot change the past. So if you watch this now and done something, and then say 4 years earlier you've done something else, which obviously you didn't watch this, looking back in the future. So basically, you're contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm saying when you watch this film, this is not the future.
If you're constantly going back, you can't recreate the past.
Yes, I can.
If you're going through the future,
do you really think that all of this?
Because you know what your past was.
Do you really? Do you really think?
You go back in the past.
Luke,
you don't
shut
have
up.
The future that goes.
Shut up, Luke.
What the past is.
Luke. Right. Do you really think that all of this is just an illusion? A figment of your imagination, so to speak?
Be anything.
You tell me
Weed, yeah.
that it is impossible to fit one of your larger buildings into one of your smaller living rooms. But you have invented television, haven't you?
Yeah.
You have invented television, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've invented...
As a species, we
You've invented... Hold on.
You're speaking like
Shut
you're
up!
like an alien now.
You've invented the computer, haven't you? You've invented the internet, haven't you? You've invented the
You've invented, yeah.
the Microsoft. What's it called? Windows. You invented the Windows.
Oh,
You've
so
invented the
people
internet.
Bill Gates invented Windows.
The point is,
Thomas Edison.
you tell me
As a
that
species,
you tell me that all of this. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! You tell me that this. You tell me that my life is impossible. You tell me that my life is impossible. But you've invented the internet, and you can completely fucking throw a movie across the universe in about 1 second or something, or millisecond or whatever.
Yeah.
Very clever. Very clever.
It takes 40 minutes to beam from Mars.
So, why do you find it so hard to understand that I'm just a little old man who lives in a little old box? Just a bathroom, a kitchen, my lounge room, and my games room. Nice little flat. So why do you find it so hard to understand that I just live in my little old flat? My little box.
Flat's bigger than mine, mate.
I know. Are we going to finish this film? It's a fish film.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 40 minutes. I bet.